Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Dark and red. Wow. Okay. How's everyone this Saturday? This fine Saturday. How is everyone? I am still kind of sniffly and my voice is not 100% yet. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's like a cold that's just lasting a while. It happens. It happens. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I'm just gonna let my tea sit for a while so that I can drink it while I get you all up to speed of what's going on. So, as the title says,
Hi, stupid. I am back.
Hello. As the title says, we're going to be working on this again. We're going to be working on the rooms. I'll update you on what I've done over there in the meantime. I also want to change the way we level things. I want to change it, oh come on, to this layout where we show the level that they're at. So the amount of points that they have basically. And then the progress till the next level. Now, I've been trying some stuff and I want to go over that in a second. And showing the progress of the level seems to be harder than I thought it would be. Because of the way that display links work and how Minecraft calculates inventories. So yeah, we'll have to tinker a little bit with some ideas, and I might actually need your help on that. Might actually need your ideas on that. Okay. Tea is ready. I'm gonna put away the tea bag because otherwise it'll get messy. Right. Whoa, it's hot. Should have expected it to be hot, really. Okay, so let's talk about display links and inventories. And let's see if you guys can figure this out, because I don't seem to be able to. Okay, so that's going to be our link. We are reading a barrel, right? And I want to do a progress bar, because that looks good. Like, a progress bar looks good. And so, to get a progress bar, you grab a display link, and you put it on a threshold switch. So you do that, and then you do progress bar, right? Now, here's what I thought would happen. This progress bar would go up depending on how many items are in here or how full the barrel is, which isn't true, right? Nope, which isn't true because that's half full, over half full, and the bar is not going up, right? The bar is not going up, which is not what we want. Also, so we don't have to wait constantly. Right. So, problem is, it'll only go up once it reaches a certain fill level. You see? But that's not good, because people can't really see what their progress is. The thing would be that we have this on level on line 2, and then we do let's say, where's you? Let's say level 2, right? It would look like that, and then the progress bar would go up. But that means just to get 2 bars, right? Just to get 2 bars, we would have to fill up the entire barrel. Hello, Mr. Gamer Frog. How are you doing? We are trying to make a RogueLite with a T. And right now, I'm looking at a way, or I'm trying to figure out a way to display the level that people are at, which I already have, but also the progress that they have to do till the next level. Have a fever? No, but it is quite hot. I had the heating on. It's cooling down now, so it is quite hot in here. It's like the first weekend where we actually needed the heater on. So yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, but that's about it. So yeah, we need to figure out a way to make it depict the fill level of the barrel, which it isn't doing right now. So any ideas? Do we have any ideas? Because this is the barrel that we would be reading off. This one. Do we have any ideas? And changing it to a smart observer doesn't work, because smart observers only do they don't have a progress bar setting. They got shortened full numbers, and that's about it. So it needs to be threshold switch to get a progress bar. Or is there anything else that gets a progress bar? Display link. Let's see. Display blocks. Output. Container fill level. Progress bar percentage. Oh, that's pass through. It's not what we need. Show us the status of the gauge. Names, extend max chanting cost. Counts player deaths. Target blocks. Current and elevator floor. Okay. So the only thing that actually gives us a progress bar is this threshold switch. Which isn't great. Threshold filtering. Maybe filtering helps. Maybe if you filter for shovels. What we make it. Okay. I want to change the way that we're showing the levels of the players. I want it to be displayed like this, where we have the level and then the progress till the next level. But the way that display links work are kind of iffy. Okay, so filtering on the shovel doesn't help. Okay. Because you see how we have an almost full barrel, and then that only shows 2 bars, which isn't what we want. We want it to be accurate. So I'm looking at the wiki page of both display links as read of the Nixie tube, but that's a number. That's not a progress bar. I want it to be a progress bar. Has an inbuilt filter. What else could we try? We could try setting the threshold to 30. Don't want to do 27 because we don't want it to power on. Okay, so that also doesn't help. Comparator also is not going to give us a I mean, sure, but that would be, I feel like that would be kind of waste of space in here, you know? It would be a waste of space. We've got the display link, so why not use it? In the worst case scenario, we do amount of matching items, and then we just do something I don't know, count to, I don't know, experience, sure, but there has to be a way to show how far they are, right? So now we're at 26, but we need to show that they need 27 to get to the next level. And so I almost want to have a suffix in here. So we have an attached label. Can it do math? I mean, sure, but that's not the problem that we're having. The math is already done. That's what does the math right here. We just need a way to display the calculations that we're making. Right? Because we want to read this barrel over here and show it, because that's the progress that you do. That's the progress that you have. And then once this progress is full, this guy shoots a piece of stone in here, which is your level. So the math is already done. It's just we need a way to show it. Let's see, threshold switches, placement, threshold, item. Let's go back to display link. Right, click the link. Additional labels can be. Access its interface. Additional labels can be added to the output text through the interface. Some sources provide multiple options for formatting to text. Once the interface settings are accepted, the green light will start blinking, indicating transmission of information. Yeah, there's nothing much about how to change the level of what it reads. container. Yeah, this would be great, right? But it's not gonna work because look at that jump. And then if I take one away, this is not 0 XP. This is almost done with our run kind of XP. So I don't know how to get around it, really. I have no idea, chat. Save me. Save me. Help me. I actually have no idea. Let's go and see what the display link has to say again. Oh, the threshold switch. Is there like a page of what we can read with the filtering, display link, portable interfaces? No placement. Threshold switches detects how full an inventory is. If multiple red player can be adjusted with wrench, that's fine. Threshold, that's fine. There's no information about it on the wiki. It's Discord server. Yeah. From what I think I've gathered, from what I think it happens here, it's only reading stacks of items and not items in general. So it doesn't see shovel as a full item, whereas in redstone terms, these two items are the same, right? These two items are the same in redstone terms. Because if you do this and then grab a Nixie tube or two. So that's a 3. That's a 3. So in redstone terms, these two are the same. But I feel like if I do this and then... Oh, wait a second. See, we're already getting more information. And if I don't do a label, right? See, we're already a third ways done, which is correct. And then if you do just over halfway, there we go. See how that's more indicative of what's actually in the barrel? And then I think, yeah, these two are. So technically, a full barrel of shovel should be the same as a full barrel of sandstone. But it's not. It's not. Maybe I make a test, an extra setup. Just to show what the difference is between the two. Okay. Line 2. Progress bar. And then we'll do like that, which is sandstone shovels. See the difference? See the difference? Hello, Stellafan. How you doing? Stacks. C4. Non-stackable. There you go. Again, I mean, I think she's about 2,000 years old. I don't decide the waifu. So this is a image for the Discord. I will ask him how that works, and while I wait for that. Which anime then? I don't know. I don't watch anime. I've seen a couple, but that's about it. What are the lottery numbers, Rachel? Can you put them in chat for a second? Because you read them. I didn't read them. I was busy defending myself. They just vanished. Yeah, I know. Rachel, yours are 67. 60, 20, 64, and 5. So, no winners. Oh, do I need to show you your ticket? Yeah. You never win. To be honest, nobody has ever won. Okay, let's run through what I have done since Thursday. So, we have an elevator that takes us down quite fast, but it takes us down here. I finished up the little staircase, and I got rid of one of the spawners, because I tested it, and 2 is way too much. So, this one is not active, this one is. So, I have left it in here. Maybe we'll do like extra testing and stuff, but for now, not active. As you can see, the elevator has gone back up, which is kind of the idea, really. I want it to go away, so that you're stuck, and then you have to stand on the pressure plates. When you do, it'll come back down. You wait 4 seconds, and then it'll take you back up. You wait 4 seconds, and then it'll take you back up. There we go. Boom. So there's no need to like fiddle with the control, contraption controller. That's what we're calling them. I've done the same over here. I don't know what. Oh, I still need to set this to randomize, but we're on not soul sand, but on a piece of blaze powder, which I probably should just take from, because we can fly. We can fly over this. Boom, let's take that. We go in here, we put you in, door opens up. Same thing, we run here over here. Door will close in 4 seconds. Take you down. And open back up. Right? And then over here, we'll have the door to the next level. This will go back up in 10 seconds. There we go. And then to get it back, I'll probably either put pressure plates to be consistent over here, or just a button, which should be enough to get us the elevator back down, and then you just have to get in. It'll take you back up in 10 seconds. That's the whole idea, right? I don't want them to fiddle with contraption controls or anything like that. Boom, and then we send our pressure plates, door opens back up, and that's it. And that's it. What do we think so far? We like the elevator system? Question mark. Looks great. Good. We can always change the delays and stuff a little bit. For now, let me show you what I've done over here. As you can see, we already have a system running, which is actually pretty cool. We still need to do the door, so I'll break it open. There we go. It's doable. I've gotten to the top once, but it is very annoying, which is good. And for now, it looks like polka dots, but it'll be changed to okay. It'll be changed to our block palette. But yeah, that's it. We've got 2 spawners in here that are going to be very annoying to deal with while you're parkouring. But yeah. Skeleton? No, spiders. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. No, I missed it. These are spider spawners. They will climb up, and that's what I'm counting on. Yeah, you gotta just be lucky. We need snipers. I mean, I still need to dress it up. This room, I mean. And my idea would be, 1, I want to have lava so we can kill excessive spiders. And then I also want to have some cobwebs. That's what I was looking for. Cobwebs here and there. So lava wise, we can do slices, I think. If you just do something, let me get like a block that we don't care about. These are placeholder, right? Okay, and then we do just a ridge like that. Although I think that won't allow the spiders to get through. Also, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So we might have to go the old-fashioned route with either signs or usually, yeah, signs are also an option. We can do copycat gates though, because we have these. Ghost blocks? Oh yeah, wait, that's actually a really good idea. We can try. Is that a copycat block? No, copycat ghost block. Where? Bucket of lava. Yep. So yeah, we do this then. Okay. False ceiling? Yeah, we could do a false ceiling. I would have to lower this guy then, which I'm not that big of a fan of. Except if we make this the false ceiling. Dome type ceiling? I don't... Stepped up to the middle. The fact is we can't really do... I don't think we can really do a dome in here. Because I don't think we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is so... Oh, it is a square. Wait, did I make a square without realizing it? Nice. Let's see if I can make a dome out of nothing. Like without any of the usual tools that I use. So that, and then we go up, over, over. No, wait. Up, over, over. And then it's 1, 2. Sure. Sure. Circular not needed. We need lava in the corners only. I know, but I want lava up here as well, because spiders will climb up the middle, and they will just end up in here. So, it's just if we're doing the roof out of copycat blocks, we might as well just do the entire thing, so we're not missing any spiders in the process. They should not interact with it. It doesn't interact with entities at all, so. They might stop at the edges. No, I think it'll be fine. Just need a ring of lava right here, I guess. And then we'll bring it down even more on the corners. We'll do oh, maybe if you not all the way. We'll do that, then bring it down like that. That will be the entire roof. So we will come even over here, which is fine. I can deal with that. But that will look, I think, a lot better. If we're doing a dome roof, that is. Okay, and then it's like that. Boom. Hey, boom. There we go. And I think this is it. Oh, wait, yeah. I think that's the dome. Right. The top we don't really need, so we can make these like full blocks. But for now, this will be our entrance point to the entire thing. So let's get rid of all the green wool. Careful to not break any redstone. I think a lot of these rooms are gonna be pasted in with the schematic cannon. Because building underground is not that that good looking. It doesn't look that great on video. Okay, let's see. I feel like we go similar style, so we keep it with these guys. Test it with spawn egg. Yeah. I mean, they're already active. We'll see what happens, but first we need to build it. Otherwise, what are we doing? See, that's looking good. Could have used the one of symmetry, I know, but oh well. There we go, we'll get rid of our measurement blocks. Now it's just going up. Wait. This isn't... No, it is correct. This just shouldn't be there. Wait, all of these shouldn't be here. Back to calculate progress. What if instead of using only shovels, you will use normal stackable items like cobble? You have 2 barrels. On each level, you put 1 shovel, put a stack on cobble in the second. First to the barrel. We could do that, yeah. But if I can avoid having to do it like that, I want to, because that would mean having 2 systems that could do the work of 1. Just hope that that covers most of it. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we're gonna flood. Oh, no, this corner's fine, but we need to do these corners first. Wand, it's fine. It's just 2 corners. It's fine. Setting up the wand would take longer than just doing this. Boom. Alright, so I like the look of it. Right? I like the look of it for sure. Question is how does it how I do with lava. What if we put on these two corners? I want it to cover most of the surroundings, so that's fine. Okay. It's not doing what I want it to do. Texturing it will make it better. Yeah, but we need to texture later. First of all, shapes and the way that the system works. Texture is something that we do last. If we're building by hand, if we're doing stuff with well, then we can do it at the same. Okay. So that should take care of all our spider problems, which I can test. The problem is it... No. Okay, we've got light levels that are low enough. Which is great. Let's set time. Set night. Make it dark. And then options easy. Get some spiders spawning. Do we not want to spawn? Game mode? Did I not set it? Yeah. Are they spawning outside? Hope not. Huh. Survival, not creative. I mean, that shouldn't... No, that's fine. It's when you're in spectator mode that things get difficult, but... We should be good. Huh, why is it not spawning? I mean, I am in survival now. Okay, now they're off. So let me try and climb up. They're not doing it at all. Let me try and go back into the room we have with... and see if those work. Right, let's see if the ones with... Come on. Okay, this delay needs to be a bit shorter. These guys, yeah, these guys work. So I don't see why the spiders wouldn't work. Mm-hmm. Damn it. Come on. Oh, come on, pink, 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 pink. I need pink. These are completely random, by the way. Damn, I do suck at parkour. Why am I... Huh? What? What's going on? It's not server lag. There we go. Okay. Now we do that. Now pink, please. Pink. Blue. Blue. No. No. But yeah, those should have spawned already. So there are iteration when you make clothes at the same time. Yes. I mean, it's always one that's moving, right? So it's always one color that's moving in or out, as you can see. But it's not always... It's not... There's no pattern in it. Hence, if you top all closes... yeah, there are iterations where everything is closed. There's also iterations where everything is open and then you can't make certain jumps. Like this one over here. You can't make this... There's... Wait. Where is it? It's over here. Where you can't make that jump over there. There's jumps over here that you can't make if all the blocks are open. So, yeah. But... is it because non-spawnable blocks underneath? See if that's the problem or not. Doesn't look like it. That is too hard. What's too hard? It needs to be, I mean, it needs to be a challenge, please. Can't make it too easy. Come on. Come on. Come on. I've done it once. But I'm apparently very bad at it. Also, I'm not an example. There's other people that are way better at this than I am. And you don't have to do this. You could just grind silverfish if you wanted to. You can just grind silverfish to get levels. Okay, what's your fortune? In the eyes of lovers, everything is beautiful. Aww, how cute. There you go. How cute. Okay. Spiders aside, I don't know what's happening. I could get rid of some of these lanterns and see if that's the problem. Maybe make a not too hard with this random sequence. Maybe make a static sequence for each time. Nah. If you have a solution for it, let me know. I'm 100% open to suggestions. Yeah, or in the suggestion games, suggestion ones is fine. I'm gonna get rid of most of these and see if that solves the problem, but I don't think it will. Yeah, this doesn't work. I don't know why. I'll figure it out later. Now let me put back my stuff. Okay. Now, there is one more thing that I want to do in this room, and that's how they're going to open the door. How are they going to open the door? Very easy. They will have to input some you know, loot from spiders. I don't know why that was so hard to get to in my brain. So I'm gonna have a vault here, right? And then we'll have, like, maybe we use this to show what they need to collect. Maybe have like a display board sitting in here, so that once they come up, they see what they need to collect and then put it in there. Did you put it in the Discord? Did you put it in the Discord? No, not yet. So that might be good. Now, the fact that we have this ceiling I can fly through is great. So how are we gonna decide which one it is, right? We're gonna do... let me just get a flat roof on here so I can use it for redstone. How am I going to... so we could do that, right? How many would we want? Are you not in the official Create server? What? I am. I thought you were gonna send it in my Discord. He hasn't sent it. Okay. So what we could do, I keep thinking, how are we gonna do this? Send it in tech support. Where? There we go. But level up 27 out of 27. Wait, give me a second. That's way too long of a progress bar. How are you getting 27 out of 27 though? I mean, what would happen? Let me go back up. Right. I get what you're doing. So what you're doing is, instead of using this, let me make another board. Reason for spiders. I mean, it works with the silverfish, so it shouldn't be a problem. We could try it without, but it would be kind of annoying if it was without. So what you're doing is level up, right? Then you do 27 slash, but then, come on. But then it kind of looks like, hello, Yorkie Dave. Hello, are we not reading? Have it set to fluid. Oh. Right? Then it kind of looks... I mean, it would work. It would work, right? But... what triggers me with this setup is usually the smaller number is at the front. Right? And a space before the slash. Nope. Only if we do that. So, in my opinion, it should be the other way around. But this isn't in proper fraction. Yes, exactly. It's not possible. Make your own mod? Dude, I'm not smart enough to make my own mod. But I would love to. I would just want to fix for this problem. Right? This is the same amount in redstone qualities, but not the same amount in things. Spin them backwards. Oh, because they're going fast. It's an illusion. Okay, let's go back to here and see what we can figure out over here. So, we are going to filter on two things. One, string and spider eyes, right? Then we'll have a barrel for both. And in that barrel, we can do whatever we want with that barrel. Both will have a threshold switch. Boom. And then from here on out, we just do our power sequence like that. That will open up the door, right? So if both of these reach, I'll do 16 like as a standard. 16 should be fine. No, 16 is a bit too much. How many spider eyes or how many string should they deposit into the barrel to get one? To get in to the next room? Right? 7 eyes, 14 strings. I want it to be the same number though. So let's do... And also 7 is a lot. That's a lot of spiders you have to kill. Let's do 6 each. Because I want them... For now, let's do 6 each. We can always change it later. Okay. And then that will trigger the system regardless of which one it is. Because the actual, like, locking is something we'll do later. Right? And then we'll have... We need to do 3... 1, 2, 3. That's our door. You go there, and then Dude, my nose. I'm sorry if I'm sniffing, but this is. I don't know. I don't know. I need to gear shift. Those are not winning numbers today. You've got 48, 16, 67, 40, and 44. There you go. What I might do, that's the wrong camera. What I might do for the lottery, depending on how, maybe I should do like a stream where we change, where we fix some of our things. But I've been wanting to fix some of that stuff. Let's come. Because I need to go down. What I want to have is a line all the way down. Really, so I'm going to just continue this. And then here we can go. Don't want to go round. Let's just go through the middle. It's fine. And then I want vertical gearbox, or maybe yes, vertical gearbox here. Do you win anything with the lottery? You win VIP in stream. So on Twitch, if you're on Twitch, you get VIP. I know, it's very, very exciting. Can you change cam? Oh, yes, I can. Sorry. There we go. And then we just need to do that. Two, three. There we go, and then we just need to glue that door. What happens if you get a fun badge? And I can see your messages better. But that's about it, really. Okay, so that's that. So that's the locking mechanism, right? That's the easy part. Or the opening mechanism, I should say. That's the easy part. Spider eyes. Boom. And string. Now, how are we gonna show which one we want, right? I feel like we should just do this a similar setup as we did with the where is it? With that system over there, where we go depot, right? We'll do display link on the depot. No, that's not a display link. You are going to go and link up to here. There we go. Just combine item names on line 1. Maybe we do, yeah, line 1 is fine. There we go. Maybe we do key. Then I need a dropper. Right. Like that. Is fine. Got the no idea observer is not working. What observer? Which one? Which one? I don't see. Is rounding error smart observer above? What? Over here? I mean, that's 25. It's fine. Oh, that one. Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know. So what we could do is... Just talk to the server. Okay. It's a fix. Its fix is coming out in 6.7. Oh, we're not paying those. Damn it. Extract here. Deposit in there. Sure. This only needs to run once. Yeah. So it's fine. Well, maybe I put it onto the side so I can easily get to it. Clutch, yes, please. So this is just going to be a reset system that we have running while people are entering the dungeon. Okay. So that's fine. It doesn't have to be very fast. Damn it. So the only thing that we need to do is then power this first, have it run, and then power the other one. Which we can easily do by this pulse repeater and a pulse extender. Fine. Okay, so we do that. Boom. And then you. So you're gonna run for, let's say, 22 ticks just to start off with. I want to see if it actually works first. Where's the spider eye? Let's do that. Right. Oh, I need to invert it. Right. Okay. Aren't they facing away? I mean, I'm gonna power it from the middle, so it is normal. I'm gonna power it from here. So now we're on string. If I do that, okay, so that's not enough. Good to know. 40 ticks. 60. It's as if it still needs to decide to work. How is this? What if you give the arm a redstone instead of the clutch? What? What? Can you... It won't work. Can you power? Okay, I just need it to be faster. I just need it to be faster. So instead of coming from here, we'll just... You can keep the arm above Smart Shoot and keep button power. Wait. What? This would work, no? Okay, let me test this out now. There we go. Now we just need to have this guy go later than that guy. Boom. And then it'll reset. There we go. But the question is it gonna rotate or not? No, okay, good. It is random. Good. It is random. So now we do this. We go bum 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 bum. Okay. So P is string. Good. Good. Now we just need a way to lock these guys accordingly, which is the easiest thing I think to do, because now we can just do like this. I think I still want to be able to access the barrels. Can I do it? Can I do it without having to do wireless redstone is the question. Because I'm just gonna do that and that. Right? Which, you know, easiest way to do it. Boom. And then it shoots. Yes. I hope this is correct. And then we could do the good old piston trick. Hello, Lulu Goblin. How are you doing? Oh, also we need to invert these, so Boom. How are you doing? It's been a while. There we go. Can we not, please? Let's do... Wait, is that correct? So you do need it to be correct. No, that one needs to be string. Like that. It needs to be the other way around. Stupid. Wait, no, wait, what? Huh? No. Why are we not working? The slime... Honey and slime also... Yeah, I know. But why is it still... Huh. Strange. Oh, it's because... Oh... I see. I see. It's because I'm stupid. Okay, so if it needs to go up when it's active, and it needs to go down when it's not. And this guy is just going against the entire wall, which, damn it. So this won't work. How else can we bring down signal? Yeah. So I don't want to do wireless redstone. There's already so much wireless redstone that's in there. I want to avoid it as much as I can. I know all of you are going to say, oh, I don't want to. Torch tower. Yeah, but it needs to go down, not up. Glass columns. Yeah, but those are going to intermingle. Except if I offset them. We could offset them. If I do... one on the wall, one... Yes, that's the plan. So, is this now active? Yeah, but these all always go up. The other way around it's gonna work, but it's not gonna go down, which is annoying. There's no real easy way to bring redstone down. Server chain. But that's a pulse. It needs to be constant power. Observer chain is just a pulse. It's not constant power. Screw it. I don't want to do this, chat. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. These might be in your dungeon build. Not with the resin. Oh, they need to be inverted. They need to be inverted. Um, okay, so now yes, good. Good. Yeah, but we don't want it to extend. We want it to be constant. We want it to switch between the two. Yes, I am sick. Okay, so that's fine now. So now these switch depending on which one is displayed. Right. There we go. So that's functionality wise, we're good. So now key is string. So if I take string, oh, I need 6 at least. Oh. Boom. Open. Now we do need a way to open it from the other side, which again might mean that we might have to break some stuff. Oh, damn it. I need to get it out as well. Let's have you count from the back. No, I want to use it. I want to use the spider eyes for stuff. We're getting to a point where things are a bit too. Where we're getting to a point where things are just not. It's too tight. It's too compact. Too redstoney? No, I like the fact that it's too redstoney. I have the feeling that my brain is running out of my nose. I know that's a weird thing to say, but hold on. What if can I power from these blocks? Get power from these blocks. I don't think I can, but we can try. No. No. No, I can't. Because if I do this, right, I can if I'm straight underneath. Right, that's fine. It's good. Door opens. The problem with this is if I did this. Oh wait, it won't power. That's actually nice. Or no. So I want to do vault here. Normal shoots? No, you can't lock normal shoots. You want to be able to lock these. Because otherwise, why are we doing this? And then over here, we need to do... Let's do 30 seconds. Let's try this again. Still string, so... Should open, and then after 30 seconds it should close. Because now we're powering these, and then we're going to depower both of these into that vault. Couldn't find a solution besides what we have. Yeah, apparently it's a problem, and they still need to fix it as a patch. Which is annoying, but it's fine. Right, good. I am gonna put a bit of a delay on this, so I see that it gets stuck in here. So we need this to make at least 20 ticks. It's pushed but not released. It's pushed but not released. Yeah. They need to work things out, basically. Mine is not active. What? Mining. Yeah, it is. Mine a block. Maybe refresh the page. But it should be active. I can see it. No, I want it to be spider eyes. There you go. It missed the message. Yeah, no, it is there. Because this is gonna farm spider eyes for us. That we need to sell. $500 points. Yes, to mine a block. And then easy as just putting some pressure plates here to go back. Good. I think we have this room figured out pretty much, right? So we go down, boom, these will spawn. Oh, it's horrible. It's not too hard without the mobs, but with the slimes, or with the magma slimes in here, are can be quite difficult. Now another level of difficulty is I want to add a similar lock over here. For how about bringing a breeze here? There's no real way to get breezes to spawn regularly, except for getting the troll spawners, but those give loot that I don't have control over. Have to permanent. Why? Why would I do that? So just so they can shoot you off? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, We can think about it. We can think about it. So basically what I want to do is I want to give them... So they'll need to fight mobs, of course, to get to the next chamber. But if they want to sell magma cream, they'll have to get more than what they need to enter the next room. Right? That's kind of it. And over here it's just going to be magma cream. It's already quite an annoying thing to gather, so... definitely in the situation that you're in. But what I want to do is I'm going to have a spawner over here. In a way, I want this spawner to be on a timer, because we saw it last time. It spawns a lot. And then I'll have this guy. I'll have another spawner in here where they can farm magma cream if they wanted to. What do we think about that? Having two spawners, one that's permanently active, but the one that's over here is just gonna be active in bursts. What do we think? Do we like? Do we not like? Or we could put spawner up here and have it spawn on both platforms. Right? Because I feel like if you put spawner in the middle over here, which is not in the... Is it in the... It is, okay. Weird. I feel like if we did that, magma cube... we set options to normal, done. So they're spawning up there. Are they spawning up here as well is the question. I feel like they're not, right? Yeah, no. Oh, I forgot I wasn't... Okay. I forgot, chat. I forgot. Hello? Hello? What? I don't know what's happening there, but... So yeah, we'll have to do the trick where we do one is not always active, the other one is. Let's do the mosquitoes. I don't know what's what with the mosquitoes lately, but it's like worse than other times, other years. It's like every day there's more mosquitoes in my house, and I don't know what's happening. I genuinely don't know. But it's quite annoying. Look, I like bugs. I like bugs a lot, actually. But I don't know about these mosquitoes, dude. I don't know about the mosquitoes. Gotta find their nest, they're multiplying. Yeah, but like usually you would think winter when it becomes colder, mosquitoes go away. They hibernate. Like, I can deal with mosquitoes in the summer, that's fine. But not in the winter, dude. I don't want them in the winter, dude. Glue. And let's hang this guy a little lower so we can get some chain in there as well. Okay, just so you can set timer. Let's do every... Burn the house down? No, dude. Not willing to pay for it. Oh, we don't want that happening. Okay. Okay, I see. I see what you're doing. Chat. It's getting worse. I need to go. Where is that again? Is that in equipment? No. Logistics? Kinetics? Logistics? Contraptions. Spawners. Move ball. Save. Confirm. Okay. Here we go. There we go. So now it's active. Oh. So now it's inactive. And it'll activate every 30 seconds for 30 seconds. Okay, let's see. So door opening is going to be fairly easy. It's the same system as we just did, except for we don't need to filter anything. So that's good, right? We do threshold switch. We'll have. Let's do. Where are we opening to? 1, 2, 3. You. I need to look where I can get easy power from. You can come down from there. We could also come over from here somewhere, which would be more logical. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I feel like coming off of here is gonna be. It's just I don't know where I'm gonna put the next chamber. I kind of probably downwards, right? Yeah. Um. Add a hidden chamber too. We could. Maybe we should do. Maybe we should do the basics first, and then we can talk about the hidden chambers. We can always add to this in the future. We can always add chambers if we want to. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to do everything at once. As long as the base of it works, why not? Threshold switch. We'll set this to. How easy is it to get? I feel like they're pretty easy to get, right? So let's do what, 16. How many are in here? Oh God. God. Chat. I think we have an infestation going. Like that. No. Too fast though. It's definitely too fast. So let's figure that out. Let's just do this. It's easier to do this guy right here and then bring our stuff back. Putting it. No, you're good. You're good. Lurking is as important as people who chat. Don't care what other people say. Lurking, or what other companies say. Lurking is important. And if you lurk, you're a great guy, or girl, or whatever. Okay. And then we'll just do the same thing as we've done everywhere. Hello, sir. Dude, there's so many in here. So many of these. Okay, I need to set this to peaceful. Also, I feel like those timings need to be corrected. This is too much. It's too much. Okay. Mm, mm. There we go. Boom. And then we do smart observer. Connect that guy. Amount of matching items. 16. Line 2. And then just because we can, like that. And then I'll set the name to Magma Cream. Clipboard. Yeah, 0 out of 16. Okay. There we go. I think that's obvious what they need to do, right? I think it's obvious what they need to do in here. I am kind of thinking, chat, to bring this guy up again and only have one spawner up here, right? And then just have some holes in this mesh so that the small ones can fall through. What are we thinking about that instead of having 2 spawners? Because as you just saw, it just gets so infested in here with big ones, and with the big ones you can't move, you can't do anything. What are we thinking? Just having it up there and then have like some holes in the mesh. To have the small ones fall through. Maybe we even do this. And just have this hanging from the ceiling. I feel like that would be a better system, wouldn't it be? I feel like it would. Right, we'll do that, and then we'll have... Do we have a middle in here? Oh, it's even. Chat, it's even. We can't have it be even. Okay, now it's not even anymore. I think. Gotta go. Bye bye. There we go. And then that's the middle of the room. I'm not gonna keep going for very long today. My nose is not agreeing with me today. Yeah, watch Formula One. Not really. I mean, I've had like moments where I watched it, but not really. Like I'll watch it if it's on, but I won't look for it. Not a lot of channels have it on. But I'm not up to date with like the current races. Honestly, I'm not that like I don't watch sports that often at all. So yeah. Now I'm curious, will they spawn on here or not? On the copycat panels, or do I have to make those slabs? Doesn't look like they spawn on here. Do some copper. You. How about now? Are we gonna spawn? Yes. Gotta go. Have a nice evening. Have a nice evening as well. Yeah, this is what I want. And then they'll fall down. So you can either farm them here to get the slime balls, or they will fall down and create a backlog over there. See, because already... Yeah. I think this is a better system. And then we don't have to deal with this guy. There we go. Yeah, this is good. I like it. And then, honestly, I also like the idea of having some, like, windows in here. Just so we can see them jumping around, you know? Although, maybe that's... No, that's good. I like it. I like it. Right. And then I think next time I'm gonna do the level system first, and then next time we're gonna work on the blaze room. And like kind of finalizing some of the ideas that we have. But for now, let me fix this system. So I'll use this, I guess. Is there another way I can call it something else instead of level up? Let's just do experience. B. Yeah, let's just do that. So, there we go. We do amount of matching items. We do XP. Right, and then this guy needs to hook up to here. And we'll go... What are we doing? We're making a... have you been here in the last couple of streams? If not, I'll explain it entirely. Otherwise, I'll just explain the system that we're working on. If you haven't been here in the last couple of streams, I'll have to explain the entire thing. Otherwise, I'll explain, you know, I'll explain the entire thing. No, okay. Give me a second. I'll finish this up and see what it does. Okay, so the plan is, it was simple. At this point, it's gotten very complicated. But the plan was to make a roguelite in Minecraft using Create. And this one is for the Just Create server. So people are going to come in through an elevator here, and then each player is going to get a room, basically. Right? I need to get rid of... otherwise it's going to keep bugging out. I need to get rid of that one. Right. Every player is going to get a room. This room is functional, so every player has a level and experience. They need to get to experience number 27 to get another level. And every time they hit 27, they get another level. How do they get experience? By putting experience into that tank. Every bucket of experience gets them an experience point. What else is in here? We've got shops that open every time. Honestly, we're not that far in. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, the shops will open. They can get food, but basically the idea is they come in here, they get their stuff that they're allowed to take in, and they go down into the dungeon, and they play the dungeon. There's 4 levels to the dungeon. This is going to be a very extensive explanation, but you'll need it. To your dungeon, yes, but it's got replayability. So there's 4 levels. We've got 1, 2, then red is 3, and then we'll have one more room, which is gotta have blazes, and every room is more difficult than the next one. You don't have to do all 4. You can grind. You can technically you can stay in here and grind silverfish for experience, right? But the further you go down, the more rewarding it is. Because blazes, which is the last level that we have, blazes are going to give more experience, 1, but they're also dropping blaze rods, which you can then... I need to get out of here. Which you can then sell to our shopkeepers over here for tokens, right? And then with the other tokens, you can buy more gear or better gear or potions and stuff. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of the game. And then over here, they can buy tokens or they can earn them through playing. So they don't have to spend diamonds, but they can. They can also spend diamonds over here to make the gate open regardless of the countdown. So if they would just want to sell stuff and they don't want to wait for the shops to open, they can just buy entrance to the shops. Let's do that. Make sure those are good. Okay, so now we need to do this for all units in here. So yeah, let's go around. Let's get rid of all the display links that we have active right now, and then we'll install new ones. Okay. So we go here. And then this guy goes to matching items. We do player name. Right? Player name goes there. And then this is going to go to line 3. We also need to have you sitting right there. Go right there. On here, amount of matching items, experience 27 on line 4. Now for in his own room, we'll do level, amount of matching items, level, line 1 is fine. XP line 2. And so what will result over here, we'll have we'll basically have like a player card of every player, right? So that's basically what it's gonna look like. So we'll have 4 players over here. So those are those 4 rooms here, and then 4 players over here for those rooms right there. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. No, it's not the most exciting thing to do, but it needs to be done. Layer line 5, and then do that. Level. And oh, Matt, if you're still in here, the only reason why we're doing this is because I wanted to make an XP farm that doesn't rely on me standing there. So the goal of this thing is I get experience from the other players. Isn't that smart? Isn't that super smart? And the video is going to be called "I made the most ineffective experience farm." Because that's, I mean, this is not going to be good. This is not going to give us a lot of experience fast. I need one player to get addicted to it, to trying to get better. And honestly, seeing how golf is going, I don't think this is going to be it. But we can try. We can try. Nope. I would have never thought of that. Yeah. I don't know if it was a good idea to think of it, to be honest. Because I could have just built a whatchamacallem. I could have just built one of those farms where you use silverfish. Right? Mob grinders, yeah. But that would, yeah, exactly. That would require me to be there at all times. And I don't want to be there at all times. I just want it to be passive. Okay, so let's take a look at what this looks like. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that player card. And then I assume that all these will have level 27, nice. Level 0, 27, nice. Now we need to do the other side. Now we need to do the other side. First of all, let's start with getting rid of... Where are they? These guys. Beautiful. Now we install these guys. I had the idea of doing a D&D session on the server, but it's hard to get people together. Plus, I don't know if people would like it. Layer. Wait, that's correct, right? Yes. Level. There we go. And then experience out of 27. Honestly, I think in the video itself, I'm going to make one of these manually and then I'll paste the rest it. Because this is just a whole lot of repetition, which in a video, again, doesn't look the best. Layer, line 3. Okay, level. I still think it would have looked better with a progress bar for experience, but it just didn't want to work out. Line 4, right? I think. I hope. Yes. Experience 27. That would be hard. No, it would have been easy if they fixed their freaking mistakes in the mod pack. Hello, Eric. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to Repetition Island. We're at 5, I think. Yeah, 5. Can I join you in watching the stream? Yeah, you can watch the stream. But can I join you in the world? No, this is a creative test world. This is my creative test world. Mm-hmm. I got Java. So do I. That's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. No, this is a private world, and the server that we play on, if you're asking if you can join the Just Create server, is also private and invite only. So, I'm sorry, but no. You got essential mod? I can't. I don't care. I don't care what you have. Let's see what this looks like on this side now. No. No. You don't add me. You can't add me. Okay. Alright, that's nice. Okay, so level system in place. Your new sub too, by the way. Great. That doesn't tell me anything. Right. Oh, I need a couple of farms to get going. Maybe we work on that now.
Eric Perkins, please stop asking.
No need to go after people. If I want people to get told off, I will tell them off. It's fine. Yorick. I can fend for myself. Okay, so there's a couple of farms we still need. We need sugar, right? We need melon, and we need mushrooms. Gunpowder. Is there an easy way to make gunpowder? No. I might just ask Stam if I can just bulk buy a bunch of stuff. Same for the sugar. Same for the sugar. I think that's gonna be the easiest, just to store it in bulk. Does anyone have like a massive melon farm? I've got glass for bottles. That's fine. I'm good on that. Also, I need a way to get to this guy. Not that I know of the least. Oh god. That's kind of funny. They can break an anvil with nether wart. Wait a minute. Hello? Okay. So we need to get the stuff out of here into a vault. Or at least into a barrel. So let's get ourselves a couple of barrels and some chutes. And we'll make like a central collection system. Hello Eloise, how you doing? Barrel. Hey! The timer went off. It's been 10 minutes. And now it's gonna count back up. It's emptying out. It's gonna count back up and then do its thing again. This thing. Right? Now we're emptying out this guy. And then once we're full, once we're at it's 5 stacks. It counts down 5 stacks and then it resets itself. I want this to be very rarely that this opens, so that if they want to be in...
Is there any concept direction changes and additions I missed? Also, hi Yorick.
Oh, dude, so much. So much. Give me a second. I'll tell you what you missed in a second. So, let's start on the top. We changed the way that we show experience now. So, the level, let's do, we have a level. I'm at level 0, right? Because I died. And then I have experience. So every time we take to till 27, that 12 takes to 27, we get 1 level. And so every time we do that, we level up, basically, right? That same is over here, and then we've got 1 of these cards for every room on both sides over here. So that's one thing that we did. Then second thing we did, or I did, in between streams, is we have elevators now that go back up. I know it's very clear because I've got Fulbright on, but right, that one is going to go back up when you're playing, and then we do a little little spectator mode because we have this, which is spider room with some randomized parkour. There's some safe spots, and then you can also stand on these if you want. But that brings you up here. You need to collect spider eyes, and then we need to set how many as well. But to do that, kind of ADHD. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Then once you get out of here, right? Once you go through this door, you go in here, and then this is where we spawn. We have over here our little maze thingy, and we need to collect 16 magma cream in order to go to the next room, which we can do up here, right? Because the spawner. And that's about it for today. Don't think we've done anything else. Right now we're working on some of the resource collecting that we need to do over here. So yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm probably gonna do this over here because we've got the flat roofed for it. So why not use it? I want to make some vaults that are gonna hold our resources. You know how in the dungeon I had that system? Oh, I'm sorry. I had that system where we had a line of vaults that sorted out into our stuff. This is that. So we're gonna do a vault for. We're basically just gonna do 1 vault per shop. So we'll have a general vault for loot that people are dropping, right? Then we're gonna have a vault for our. Why are you up here? We're gonna have a vault for this guy and then a vault for that guy. Okay. So all of these will get. Mm-hmm. And then we do 1 return vault as well. In here. I'll have to filter the items, of course, but this should do the trick. This is just a return or a return box. So these are going to be tokens, which is rename magma cream basically. And then of course I am going to need a way to get to these. And then we also have to get them up there. Like that, and then let's just put 1. Am I gonna make that? I can. Nice. And then I also need 1 here. I wish display like the stock links. Where you can bind more to 1 display. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Then we'll do frog. Send only. Send only. Threshold switch. Okay, like that. And then we'll do the same in this direction. No, we should probably do it in this direction, so they don't trigger each other. Honestly, we don't really need a threshold switch. That's just making things too complicated for what it is. We just need 2 pieces of redstone, or even just 1. Hello, backup eggs. And then a little bit of a delay on it. Okay, boom, boom. Come on. Get me in here. There we go. Why doesn't Xbot work? Isn't he supposed to say something when we mine? Only... oh boy. Only if you break the block. And what block are you working on? It's gonna be quite a while back, but... where is it? What block do we have? It's an iron block, so it is quite extensive. Like you do need quite a bit of tries for it to be mined. Okay. Let's see. What else? So that would work, and then we just need to send these to return. So we'll have you in here, and we'll call this one. So this is the only one that's going to receive things, basically. Rogue return, and then all of these are just going to send things. There we go. Good. And then... so this is the barrel for the package, which we also will need to set up. Let's see, how are we doing this? Are we going to go 24 hours? No. My voice is not going to allow me to do 24 hours. Honestly, I'm pretty sick. If you can't hear that, but I am pretty sick. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that later. Okay, I'm trying to... I'm trying to not make it look like a mess, but this is a mess. This is a mess. I don't think we can get around that. Now let's hope that if I put stuff on here, if I put these on here, that they blow upwards. No. Damn it. I need it to be the other way around. That's an easy fix, I should say. There we go. Moving upwards now. And then we just need... I need a hopper. That's one thing. And then, ooh, that's not gonna look good. Because that frog is gonna go through the floor. What if, hold on to your horses, chat. What if we have a little belt? Let's add more to the mess. Boom. And then we'll have... Can I put... Ooh, that's interesting. Blacksmith. There we go, and then we'll have to do the same thing over here, but I'm afraid we'll have to go around. But we can give this guy power. Let's just hope that this is enough. If not, I will curse you out. Nice. Nice. Let's do you guys 1, 2. Now for you. Now for you. Let's move it up 1. Right? Let's do that. Chat. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I do know what I'm doing, but it's not good. Let's do you. No, I need a barrel. I don't know what you're doing too. Nice. The problem we're having is I need to put a frog on it, and I don't have space to put a frog on it, except if I come all the way out here, which I could do. Right? And then you botanist. Or move it to the line. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. There we go. There we go. So, we do stock links. Boom. I don't really need a stock link on there. I do need one over here though. Mostly because I just want to see the stuff that's in here. So, boom. And then, I need to link up stock keepers, or stock takers, I should say. There we go. And there we go. Good. Now, I need a wood farm. Honestly, it's not as bad as the dungeon. The redstone around this is not as bad as the dungeon. I told you guys in the beginning that this would be way less redstone heavy than the dungeon. Except for like this part, but yeah, if you compare this to where is the dungeon, it's over there somewhere. Yes, dungeon. Compare that to this, where it's like, god damn it. When there's there's no max level. They can go till their entire vault is full. So there's no real maximum level. If that's what you're asking me. Did you remove 1 point each? What? What do you mean? 1 point each time? What? What? So what we're doing, right, is we've decided that the 27 in here, right? I don't know why that suddenly got an extra shovel in. Something interfering? I don't know. But this is their experience, and these are their levels. Right? So, if you look at here, I've got 13 experience now, and then if I hit 27, yes, every time, so I need to do more to get to 14 than I need to do to get from 1 to 2, right? I need to get more experience. That's fine. And that's going to be the same every time, but the level is what they get in this vault here. So if I hit that button and we put 1 cobblestone in here, because we can't, right? It says 1 level, and then it'll also say 1 level up here. We cannot reverse it. There is no way to reverse this. And then if we die, we land on this pressure plate, right? Boom, and then it resets that 1. So it resets our levels. We'll have the same experience. That's not something I can reset. I mean, I could reset it. I actually could reset it fairly easily, because we would just have to do that. We just have to keep this going. Keep this going, but that's fine. I don't mind them keeping their experience to the next level. Yeah, I am gonna do pillagers. Hello, Midnight. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm gonna do pillagers as salesmen over here. Also, why didn't it reset? Why didn't this... Let's go on an investigation why it didn't... Why? Wait. Oh. Because I'm stupid.
Why breaking a block is 5 TTS? Think it would be more fun if it was like 50 points or SMTH.
Because I don't want people to spam it. That's why. There we go. That's better. I'm busy right now. We'll be back in 20. Sure, but I don't know if I'll be live then. So that's fine. That's fine. I feel like we're good. But wait, what? You have to give 10 TTS to start it, and then we just have to put in the address always. Here always. What? But you have to give 10 TTS to start it. What? Yeah. I don't know. That's I've told you in the beginning of the stream. We need to do like a stream that's not Minecraft related, where we just go through the channel points and fix some stuff. It's fine. We'll fix it someday. We'll fix it someday. Yeah, my voice is giving out. What still needs to be done? I think we've gotten pretty much everything that I want to do. I mean, I would love a small wood farm, but which one? Right? Which one is good? I'd love, like, we could do spruce, Because spruce is fairly easy to get, right? Maybe we can do like a 2x2 spruce farm. And it gives plenty of saplings back from the spruce wood. Wait, can you only get planks from strip logs or any log? Strange. Okay. Because it needs to fit within here. The farm, I mean. What is the tallest 2x2 spruce tree that we can get? Variants. Between a 5 and 12, leaves tend to be grow. Okay, wait. Give me a second. The largest mega spruces and mega pines reach 30 blocks tall. Okay, so let's see how far we can take this down. So that's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. And then if we calculate for some headroom is 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. 40, 45. Boom. Okay. Because I'm just going to do one spruce tree. Right? I'm just going to do one spruce tree. And then turn everything into planks. Because the only thing we need balls for... need wood for is balls. You will need to make a stream. You have 1 month from now where you build a Create factory in one chunk that produces all Create for... Dude, that's... crazy. That is a crazy challenge. Hey, can you see that? No, I know it's kind of easy. But to make an entire stream around it... To make an entire stream around it... And going from 0, that's kind of crazy. Okay, what kind of color do you want, Eloise? For your gacha ball. What color do you want? I've got new ones. Blue again? You can do blue. Name's blue, true. Okay, I'll add it in after the stream. Okay. Let's make ourselves a tree farm. The problem with 2x2 tree farms is they grow 2x2. So we need to get all the blocks at once. Okay, so we are gonna do a fairly simple system of a rotating arm. Wait, do I want to do rotating arm? Do I want to do something different? Because I could do anything. How do we do a one spruce tree farm? Chat, how would you go about doing this? I hope it doesn't break anything. Okay, I feel like that's not the biggest one. But I do feel like we've got enough headroom. Because what I would do, right, chat, is make an arm with 2 saws on it. So also, I had an idea for a challenge rework. Basically, a challenge meter that goes up with subs, gifted subs, and shit. What do you mean? A challenge? Oh, yeah, that's actually not that bad of a. That's actually a good idea. I am working on something that I cannot tell you guys about, but I have an idea for something similar. Let's make them a bit wider. Design. No, that's fine. That's fine. What are you working on? Wood farm. Wood farm, so we can make bowls for mushroom soup. We need mushroom soup bowls. So we need a way to get those. Okay, let's do this. With the stream and the challenges. What do you mean with the stream and the challenges? You have questions about the challenges, what they do, what they're for? You have questions about how the challenges work and what they do? Oh, I also said I can't tell you what I'm working about on, so I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Why? Because I can't tell you. I don't see how that would be difficult to understand. You know, it's I can't work on it. That I can't tell you. I'm working on it, but I can't tell you. Why though? You're really deceiving eggs. It's not I that decide that I can't tell you about it. You'll figure it out in time when it's ready, when we're ready to tell you. But I feel like yeah, that's a bit too fast. Not telling you. And if you keep asking about it, I will time. Yeah. Maybe timing out is not the best, but yeah, you know. Let's not talk about it. Didn't you read my? I got one. Get it? One. I read it. Didn't read it out loud, but I read it. Slower. Yes. Yes, good. That's fine. And then we need. Let's do this. Glue. And then I need a portable. So that. Okay. Bone mill, make bones, like but we don't have skeletons in this dungeon, so that's not an option. Not an option. Also, we don't really need bone meal. This farm will be running quite a while. Silverfish, spiders, magma cubes, and then blazes. Okay, chat. That is just a horrible thing, but I will put it in. I will put it in. But that's going to be a horrible stream. I can already tell you that. Also, you didn't specify time, so I'm only doing 30 minutes. I'm only doing 30 minutes. I thought you'd video it. Yeah, probably. People would not enjoy that stream. Right, next up we have saws that we need to make work. So I would. I'm not afraid of people who are hanging in here and watching me do stuff like this, where it's like really boring to look at, right? That's fine, but some people come in here, or like raiders come in here, for instance, and have a look at that and go, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's push this vault back, because it's not doing what I need it to do. I need more space. I need more space. Okay, so that would work. I kind of just want one output. Wait, we're only 4? Yeah. As I told you, doing stuff like this in creative, not the best for content. Not the best content-wise, but hey. It needs to happen, so. And I'd rather stream stuff like this than not stream it, because if I wouldn't stream this, right, I would have no content. I would have no time to stream at all. I wouldn't have time to stream at all, which is kind of, I don't know. It is the best as far as I'm concerned. No, it's just a popular one. Yeah. Just technical streams in general, not very popular. Okay, I need to check, because we are gonna need to have some speed on these. Are we in line with that? Oh, dude, perfect. And when you try to look for your show starved. Why are you like this, viewer list? What? What? Okay, so I need to figure out how to get this to now work. I don't understand either. Sometimes I just don't. So gearbox, gearbox, gearbox. So those are correct, and then come on. Okay, that's good. Then we do this. Input. For split. So wonderful. No, Twitch's viewer list needs a bit to synchronize. Also, it's not always the bestest. Okay, let's see. So we've got a couple of vlogs in there. Hey, we're making planks, dude. There we go. That's all we need. How much is it for a bowl? How many bowls do you get out of a recipe? 4. Dude, that's easy money. Easy money. Now we just need to get down here with the sickness. If you do not know that reference, get cultured. If this guy if don't get the reference, you get cultured. Can I make that entire stretch? I don't think I can. If I can, my settings are That's fine though, but hey. Okay. Alright, there we go. And then we grab one of these. One of these. Then we go up. We'll do bowl, rafter, whoa. bowl. We also need planks. Boom. Boom. We want at least, I say a stack of bowls in here. Like, minimum. Add new connection. Right. Crafter. Bowl. Crafter. Are we coming up with stuff? Yes! Hello! Hello, chat. Hello, Midnight Gamer. Welcome in. How you doing? How you getting on? Hey, we're getting mushrooms too. No way. Mushroom stew, and then I need to figure out how to get it on top of. Oh, I already look at that. Boom. I'm doing good. Just playing some Satisfactory. Nice. Let me get a friend in here. Any friend is a good friend. It does need to be a big friend. So let's get a villager friend in here. Just so I can test it out. Wait, how are you open? No, 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 no. How are you open? You should be open. Come on. Oh, he doesn't have a stock ticker. We're gonna need to check the clock again. But for now, let's do this. See if I can sell soup. Need magma cream. With this one. So, one bowl of soup. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna go boom. One magma cream per bowl. Look, I would say one magma cream for a bowl of soup. Right, that seems like a valid. So this is their food. This is the only food that they can use in the dungeon. Right. So Midnight, if you don't know what we're doing, we're making a roguelite in the game of create Minecraft with the Create mod. And yeah, we're working on some of the logistics right now. If I go boom, I should get a bowl of soup. Bowl of soup. Bowl of soup. That's what we want. Look at all the logistics that we have going on. How many soup do we have? We've got 27 soup. I might have to expand the wood farm. I might have to expand the wood farm, chat. Too much logistics? Oh, dude, you haven't seen the actual dungeon then. This is nothing compared to the dungeon. Yes, yes, good wood farm. I mean, I can add another one. There you go. Good at 3. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, this is the wrong way around. Should be that. Let's do that. Have you watched Adolescents? Haven't met? Nope. Nope. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I think this is where I want to call it. Oh, no, I need to look at this. Why are we on right now? Wait, why are we? Wait. No, yeah, we need to be at 0, but... If we're... Oh, I see. No, but why... Okay. I need you to not get stuck. Okay, so now we're off. Doors closed. Yes. That's a lot of blinking. Yeah, that's to do an actual update, like a real-time update. We don't have to wait until the game ticks over. We're basically zero ticking the display link. But I think overall, if we don't look at the roof and stuff, I think this looks good, right? Having the shops open. New idea to leveling. 1 liquid tank holds 8 buckets. 3 of them hold 24 buckets. Wait. New idea for leveling. 1 liquid tank holds 8 buckets. 3 of them hold 24. Using the threshold switch with a display link will show progress filling. Do you need progress bar if you see how when this tank, then you can clean it and level up the player. I could. I'll think about that. Also, why my minigame timer was 5 minutes behind. Yes. So, if you look at display links, where do I have so many in here? Where? If you look at display links, every time that green light blinks, that's when it updates, right? So you see how much time is between those green blinks? That's when it updates. But if you want it to update immediately, you just power it. So every time you power it, it updates. Or every time you depower it, actually. So you force it to update. And that way, we immediately show what has to be shown. Right there. I can show you the difference. I can show you the difference. Boom. Then I need a hopper. Oh, we should set this to numbers %. Also, not really. You know, yes, I know. I know. So. You see? So that will go down in batches, and this will go down immediately. Okay. I think I'm thinking what we still need to do, except for like building the last room. And what did you say, Eloise? Or no, Widram. One link. So what you're saying is we just, but then the problem with that is that we can't. We tried that at first. The thing is, you can't make it more difficult to get to level up, right? You just have to have 3 buckets of liquid, or that many buckets of liquid, right? Whereas right now, they need to. It's exponential. So to get to 14, I need to do everything for 13 plus 2 extra, right? And then only then I go up to 14. And then it's the same thing. I need to do everything for 14 plus 2 extra to get to 15. Which makes things a lot more difficult early on in the game. Too many numbers. So, how can I show you how? Okay, so let's say that this is what I need for. Let's do it this way. Let's say that this is. Oh, I can't. Damn it. I'm gonna make this more difficult on myself. Let's say that this is. Come on. That this is what we need to get 1 level, right? To get 1 experience point, not level, 1 experience point. So now we're at level experience 2. To get to 3, I need to do the same thing, plus I need to add another bucket, right? I need to add another bucket, so I need double the amount of experience put into the system to get to level 0.3. If I want to get to level 0.4, I need to double it again. So to level up each time, it's going to take a lot longer to get to those higher numbers. And you can't really do that with threshold switches, because you can't change the value of a threshold switch using redstone. Which I would love to do. But it's not how it works. Right? Because the thing about roguelites, and usually I would want to do this based on level. Right? How's it going, the voice? Can you hear that it's starting to go? Can you hear that it's starting to go? Because it's going. It is going. But I can yap a little bit more, a little longer. I can yap a little longer. I don't know. Any more questions about the system? Well, while we're talking about logistics and stuff and calculations and game mechanics. Any more questions? I'm looking at you guys. Ooh. Wait, they're playing Minecraft. Crazy. Also, what I should do is make a to-do list. What we still need to do. So I'm bulk buying. I'm gonna do a bulk deal for sugar and gunpowder. The spider eyes we're gonna get. Oh, I need to do a mushroom farm. How can I do a mushroom farm? Brown mushroom block. Can I just make like a? Can I not just make a tree farm? What if I also use this tree farm as a freaking wood farm? No, we'll make like another mushroom farm thingy. I kind of want to do a mushroom farm in general. In a different building, not in this one. Maybe I don't know. Also, you guys want to see what the world looked like on the server, what the base looks like on the server? Now that we have a little bit of time. Low light, trees need highlight. Yeah, that's true. I know. I'm just gonna put it in a different building. Yes. Let me see if I can log on or if I need to restart my instance. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Let me load in the world, because computer not as good as other computers. Right, a game. Oh, damn it! Don't right click copycat doors with wrench. Chat. Don't do it. How's it going in Arena? Still only the one game. I haven't had time to really focus on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do the old fly away and turn back thing. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! And then I have a little bit of a little, I wouldn't call it a park, but like little foliage area behind here. And then we have these are, I like them so much. Look at that. Look at this. Just like walking through here. Should I make a third game? I mean, you can. I don't know. We can. But not today. Look at, dude, I love this. I love how it ties everything together. How it looks like a town now. Look at it. You have to. I still need to put it in though. Here you go. Bye guys. Bye withdraw. Bye bye. Yeah, I need to put in some more trees, but I want the dungeon entrance or the RogueLite entrance. I want either in here, right, to fill up this area a little bit, or I want it in here. So what we could do is have another farm somewhere located. Maybe we have another farm building up here for the mushroom farm. Right? We have another mushroom farm sitting up here. That's a very possible thing that we could do. Because that could also, that's gonna like fill out that corner, which is gonna be nice. And then we can get mushrooms anytime we want, basically. And we can do both brown and red mushrooms, and then just make all the red mushrooms into stems. Because I just need stems, dude. I just need stems. There's so much stem going on in this building. For the holes? What holes? What holes? What holes? Next to the cardboard? What? Cardboard holes? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, with the little pathway going up, it feels so much more connected. What's in between the two? Oh, yeah, but I've got plenty of red mushroom already for that. And I can do that with stem as well. See, the thing is, I don't need red mushroom for that. I can do that with mushroom stem as well. So, it wouldn't be a loss if I turn them all into stem. But that is the state of the server right now. Or at least on my base on the server. I want to get a little more retention wall at the top, right, to really get that level area, like the level feeling in there. We need a bit more retention up here, which that we could do right now. I think I've got everything for that, or at least I have all the base blocks for it. Just need a load of tough pillar, which we've got plenty for. Then we need pillar medium. That should be enough. Copper. Max exposed. Dude, that's not gonna be enough. Do that. Let's send you to the grinder to get the wax off. And then I need Hain. There we go. And then valve. Copper. How we doing on those blocks of copper? 2. I need at least a stack. We can already put in what we have and wait for the rest. Boom. Boom. Right. Sleep first. And then fly up. Shovel. Just gonna do that for now. Right there, and then we'll keep that going over here, and then this I will just do that. It's fine. Just kind of want to get into here and over here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Boom. And then one more in the middle. One more in the middle. Okay. Your ex, what game do you want? My brain is not functioning right now. So I'm gonna be honest. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want to see, we can do. A little bit more a retaining wall. Never hurt anyone. On the contrary, probably save a lot of people. Boom. Right, probably save a lot of people to have a little bit more of a retaining wall. Oh, and then we need to get the valves on our stumps. Okay, and then we just need our copper. A block of copper to the house.
Hey everyone, what game should be in the arena?
Tough. I do think that we've got a couple of things going on, and then I also need some zinc. Oh no, copycat vertical steps. Weather, no, expose. Oh, I did the wrong ones. I did the wrong ones. It's meant to be just copper ones. Just needed to be waxed, really. Wax. There we go. But I can tell it's late. I mean, mentally, I'm not tired. I keep getting distracted for some reason. I'm thinking about what I could still do in the game. Which is very distracting if you have a brain like mine. If you have a brain like mine, dude, it's cruel when it comes to staying focused. I've noticed that this has been throughout my entire life, has been a problem. If it's not interesting, or if something else is more interesting, all my attention goes there. It's I don't know. Do other people experience that as well, or is that just me? And it's not like, oh, I'll take a look. No. My entire brain cannot focus on the task at hand if something else is more interesting. It's like it's almost like a physical thing, right? Where I can't turn it off. I can't turn my brain, or I can't tell my brain to not focus on one thing. Okay, so I have to be careful here because I don't want it to look like. I want it to look like we have set this in the rock face. And we have a bit of a foundation, but not too much. Just like that. Just like that. I don't know if other people experience that, but I have, or I do. And it's I don't mind, but I realize that for some people around me could be quite annoying. Because I will go from one project to another in a heartbeat if it's not interesting anymore. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Perfect. Just that little bit of copper in there. Oh, dude, this is... I like it a lot. A lot. That being said, though, the voice says no. The voice says no. I am thinking of people. Do I know people that are alive today? Do I know of people that are alive and doing similar things to me? Me? Are you alive? They're all doing charity event. I'm just gonna end stream. I'll be back tomorrow. If my voice allows me to, which I think will be fine. At least for stream. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do some editing right now with a cup of tea, and I also have to cook. So I'll be off. Hope you enjoyed stream. I sure did. We got a lot of work done again. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.